Welcome everyone to the Cancer Full Moon Ceremony. Today's January 5th, 2023. I'm Kathy Forrest and very excited to be here with you. Let's get started by calling in sacred space. Here we go. All right, let's all take a big deep breath in. And as you exhale, I'm going to have you drop your grounding cords, send your roots down into the earth. And then inhale, draw that earth energy up through your body, send it up and out through the top of the head, connect with the heart of the Divine Mother above us. And then inhale her energy down through your body, exhale it all the way down into the earth and activate that as above, so below flow. Connecting with that flow, feel it in your body. Breathing in and breathing out, activate the as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. Moving to the north, we welcome Mother Earth. We give thanks to be here in a physical body right now. Moving to the south, we welcome water and clear, clean current, emotional energy. We welcome love and joy and abundance and flow into our circle. Moving to the west, we welcome air and mind, focus and clarity. Moving to the east, we welcome fire and movement and passion, divine right action. Moving to the center, we welcome Goddess. We welcome the Empress energy upon this planet. We call it down through our bodies. We welcome the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine in sacred, right relationship. We call that beautiful energy down, down, down through our bodies. We call up Mama Gaia to pull and magnetize that energy through us. And we welcome our own sweet, extraordinary souls into this circle. We ask that all of these energies be with us, pray with us, dance with us today for our mutual benefit. I hope. All right, everyone, get ready to get up and move. Come on, time to play. I lost my glasses somewhere along the way. And yes, this will be recorded. I'll post it on my YouTube account. I will also post it. I'll send out an email with the recording. So let's see how I fly without glasses for a bit. So take a minute. And yeah, I can tell right now I'm gonna have to go get them. I got to dancing and I took them off somewhere in the house. Hang on. These aren't the ones I had, but they'll work. Don't want to go in blind. All right. So I know already what you're going to tell me the answer to this question is, because everyone is feeling it. It's New Year's. It's January 5th. We're at a full moon. You would think our energy would be peaked. And nope, none of us feel like doing diddly squat. Stuff is good to know that you, yeah, we all do that with our glasses, Leanne. None of us, well, I don't know, maybe some of you do, but as a general consensus is that no one is really into the new year yet. We're still feeling sluggish. I'm going to tell you why right now. You probably already know. It's pretty easy to figure out. We entered this cycle in Mercury retrograde. Now, we talked about this at the last ceremony we did, that was going to happen. And we had that window of opportunity to, look at things, set things straight. Pain levels are gone awry. My shoulder blades are, yeah. So this is a time, me too, whoever that was, who was it that just said that? Valerie. Aches and pains that we didn't know existed have shown up for some of us. The reason is our body knows this is a time of rest, period. The new year officially doesn't start until January 21st. So we have a reprieve. We have some time to just go, I might do that one thing, and then I'm going to rest. I might do that one thing, and then I'm going to rest. And it's going to give us some time, some much needed time to recover from the last 3 years and to take that time you need to plan, that time you need to just, because, we took time off for the holidays, maybe, but the holidays are the holidays. We work our tails off. So this window between now and the 21st is a beautiful moment to just begin to learn what it feels like to let yourself be. Cancer full moon happens tomorrow at 5:08 Central Time. And always, it's a great time to release stuff around family, stuff around your home, old traumas, shadow work, all of that. But for this one especially, because we're right here at the beginning, it's a time to release anything that's not serving us. What do we still need to release overall? What are those things that still plague us that it's just time to let go of? Sometimes we need a little downtime, a little quiet time to reflect. This is our moment. This is that reflection time. So for the next 2 weeks, for the next 13 days, you get that moment. Yes, Pam, Sorry that you're home in bed with a fever, but our bodies are going to make us. I mean, I got up off the couch to teach this class, literally. Ellen, yes, yes, it is so time for us to be still, so time. And, you know, the planet can sense that, and she's giving it to us. So other things going on that are going to help push this stuff forward. There's a T-square with Mercury, Pallas Athena, and Chiron. And I don't know if y'all felt the Chiron go direct thing, but holy dang, about 2 weeks ago, every single thing that I thought I'd worked through, ex-husbands, all kinds of weirdness, it was all front and center. And Chiron's not going to let up. So it's a good thing, because we're going to get an opportunity to really release that old stuff, to really look at all of our old traumas, look at all of the things that may still plague us, and just let all of it go, so that we can start this new year with a cleaner slate. I don't want to, I mean, it will feel like a clean slate, but I'm sure Chiron will be able to drag up some more stuff as we go along throughout the year. There's also a T-square with Chiron at the top, and it's also got Mercury and Pallas Athena. So it's all nudging us forward to do our inner clearing work. However you do that, make sure you have a tool. If you don't, Made for Miracles is a good one. But find a tool that you can use to do your shadow work and release that stuff. Another aspect that's happening is a cradle of 4 planets with the T-square of the Sun, Moon, Mercury, Pallas Athena, and also Vesta, Uranus, and Neptune. Now, what that's going to be is just more intuitive guidance. And I've already heard a lot of folks sharing that their intuition is heightened, that they're getting lots of downloads. Uranus is going to be like those sudden intuitive hits. And Neptune is going to cause that to flow in a continual way. So you've got both of those big intuition planets hitting you. So what a better time to be quiet than right now, right? Vesta is going to influence you to think about sacred service, and how can you be of service to the planet and to other people around you. And then Mercury in Capricorn is going to help you organize all of that. But in order to do that, we have to take this time to be quiet. So I'm giving you all permission. I'm going to be the hero today. You don't have to do anything yet. We don't have to jump on the horse and ride just yet. We can actually take our time, plan, get clear, and really sink in to this time. And the cards I pulled are pretty much indicators of that. The other good news is that yes, you are, Val. That's exactly it. We won't know what we're supposed to release unless we slow down and listen a little bit. So the good news for this whole year, no crazy transits, unlike all of the years previously, or at least the past 3. Sweet. And the main question that we're going to ponder today is, what is the one thing? And all of you, the answer will pop right in, that if you released it, would change everything. And you may get that answer right away. You may not, but I'm going to give you a minute. I want everybody to just sit with your journals for a minute and answer that question. You don't even have to release it yet, but what is that one thing that if you released it would change everything in your world? That's what we need to be pondering right now. Got it. Yes, Erica. I will confirm that for you, for sure. It would change everything. Okay, so we're going to dive in here to the card pull. I don't know who scribbled on my screen. Somebody scribbled. Ah, fear. Actually, fear in general. If we all released fear, especially fear about what people think of us, it would be amazing how quickly we, especially women, could move forward. Fear of failure, awesome. Worry, all those things are very big drags on our energy field. So the cards make me feel safe and happy. Fear that, yeah, awesome, sweet. Yeah. Oh, you guys are doing the work. You're doing it already. When we dance, you can begin that process of releasing. I want to see what else people are putting up here. Sweet. So the first card I pulled, and these were so amazing, present moment. Keep your energy in the present moment. It's the most effective way to get your creations into form. You cannot change the past and you can't control the future, but you can choose your actions in the present moment. And right now, our action of the moment is rest. Bringing all your energy into present time is the most efficient use of it. If you found yourself lost in worry or concern, you're leaking energy that could be used to create. You could be using to create things. Where are you stuck in the past? Where are you holding fear about the future? What should you be using your energy for instead? If you need more help getting into present time, best way I know, go outside, especially if the weather's weird. It will bring you right back into the present moment. If it's cold outside, you'll be right there, awake. But even if it's beautiful outside, she will ground you. She will bring you right back to this moment right now. Move your body is another way. Focus your attention on taking action on a project. Get out of avoidance and into the present moment. So as we begin to move forward, that's a very good admonition. I'll give you a moment with the Earth card to journal with that. Yeah, Melissa. Wow. Okay, we're going to move to the water door. And the water door is adapt. And for those of you, especially, I'm one of those planners. I want to get this so I can see the words. Doesn't look, you guys are going up there for a minute. Says many times in the physical realm, things might not go exactly as we planned. Water teaches us that during these times, rather than scrapping the plan altogether, we can learn to go with the flow and adapt our plans to fit the circumstances at hand. We may not always be able to complete the project that we originally intended, but learning to adapt can help us achieve the outcome we desire. So, next question. Where do you need to adapt your plan to fit the circumstances you find yourself in? So, if you had a plan originally to get everything started, you know, too quick right at the new moon, that may not be the plan right now. You may have to push things back a little bit. Yes, Naomi, thank you for sharing that. That is so true. Same. Rather than just driving, because here's what's happening, folks. Just, this is Kathy's interpretation. Many of you were on the last summit I did, the entering the era of the Empress. And lots of you know that those names, I don't sit around and dream up, they drop in. That was her admonition and her announcement that she's here, she's arrived. So that big feminine energy is hitting the planet hard right now. And it's not going to be get up and do stuff. Hurry, hurry, hurry. That is patriarchy. That is what we have been conditioned to do. And she moves slowly, deliberately, gracefully, and she's clear. She's very determined, and she knows exactly what she's going to do, how she's going to do it. And the reason is because she takes her time. So when she moves, everything moves with her. And if you can find that energy, and it's inside of all of us, and tap it and harness it, you'll be able to do the same thing with whatever you create this year. So rather than try to swim upstream or beat the crowd or all the things that we've known how to do, I do too, Casey, that we've known how to do for years, it's time to learn a different way. And that's exactly. Wow, bless your heart, Joyce. That can be when things on the earth plane cause us to have to move faster than we want, that can be frustrating for sure. So we're going to need balance when we do this. And in the air door, I pulled Libra, the balancer. Libra teaches us the importance of balanced relationships and holding the balance. It encourages us to see things from all sides, to honor each person's point of view, balance opposites, consider options, and mediate well. So as you're in this restful period going forward, how can you create safe space for everyone in your world to be valued? Do you need to develop more cooperative social skills? How are your partnerships? Can you see your relationship as a spiritual path. Those are all energies of Libra today. So take a minute if you need to journal with any of those, with water to adapt, or Libra to balance. All of these are good, restful energies. Absolutely, Ellen. I'm loving it too. I've been waiting for it for a bit. Kind of gives us all a reprieve and lets us relax a little bit. I'm going to write this down. I think some of us may not even know what balance feels like. And in these 2 weeks, hopefully we can begin to get a little taste of that. And in the fire door, perfect for fire, energize. And many of us are so tired and so depleted. The only way to begin to build our energy is to just stop and let our coffers fill again. It says fire is pure energy in motion. It can bring energy and life force to any situation. This is where we get the phrase light a fire under them. Fire can literally cause anything to move, and move quickly. So what needs to be energized in your life? And it doesn't mean you start tomorrow or today. It just means as you sit back and survey the land, what are the things that need attention, that need some energy added to them? This is going to give you the time to build that energy and to be precise about that. How can fire help you energize your creations? And where do you need more movement instead of less? It may just mean that you need to get up and take a walk to replenish yourself out in nature, preferably. Ask fire to help you energize your actions to move your projects forward in right timing. And then in the spirit door, I pulled higher self. These were just perfect. I just couldn't get over how sweet they were. I also pulled one for prosperity, so we'll look at it in a minute. It says your higher self is the part of you that is always connected to the upper realms and the divine energies. It loves you with an unshakable love that never ends because it knows the depths of who you truly are. Let that land. You are a spirit being that agreed to come to this, pardon my French, God-forsaken planet, and bring light. I mean, she's beautiful in and of herself, but what we have created here can look a little dicey. And your higher self knows who you really are. And it works tirelessly to remind you of this, knowing that when you truly remember your divinity, this life won't seem so difficult. Its goal for you is always self-realization. Even though it loves you deeply, it has very little concern for egoic needs and desires. It will always steer you toward the higher path and always meet you with total and unconditional love. So take a minute and just reconnect with your higher self. What does he or she want you to know right now? It's like we have some more people up here in the chat. Yeah. Beautiful. I love that, Michelle. Yeah, spirit. I mean, all of them. They were all perfect this time, for sure. Y'all are getting it. It's working. Oh, I could just sit here and read these chats for sure. All right, let's look at the abundance card. We live, and the admonition from the abundance card is to affirm our abundance. So we live on an abundant planet. You cannot look, hang on here. Every time y'all send me a text, it covers up my words. You cannot look out your window and not see abundance everywhere. And truly, all of us enjoy abundance in so many ways. But because materialism has taken over our psyche, we may have a tendency to forget that. One of the key tricks to remembering your abundance all the time is a gratitude journal. Making time to be thankful for what you do have creates the space for more. Another way to bring more of what you do want into your life is to affirm and give thanks for it before it arrives. Whatever we tell ourselves daily will find its way into our lives. I was having this conversation with someone the other day. Most of us do not realize how powerful we are. And whatever is outpicturing in your life is a direct consequence of what you've been thinking and saying and affirming. So this is one that I always use. Whenever I get, I dip a little low or I worry about what I'm offering, my work is of high service and worthy of massive compensation. I'm offering my gifts to the world and being massively compensated. That will flip me right back so that I'm in alignment with my higher self. You may have a favorite of your own. Find one so that you can shift yourself back into that abundant flow that's here all the time. And that one specifically is a magical way of affirming your abundance. So look up abundance affirmations and read them, work in your abundance journal. Remember to be grateful for everything you do have, so that things that may have been eluding you will find their way to you. And trust that they will. They absolutely will. All in perfect timing. So I want you to take a little minute and set an intention for this new moon. Depends on where you are, honey. Full moon happens here tomorrow night at 5:08. I had to look it up twice. I hear you, Lynn. It's you know, it's kind of hard to share the things that we do in here with the muggles, right? I mean, it can be difficult, and you don't have to. You can just say, I'm learning a lot. Most people won't understand it, and that's okay. Okay, while you are finishing up your intention so we can dance and activate it. Awesome. I'll give you a few announcements. Number one, CCT is coming back. I took a break in December, but we're going to start personal levels, which is the first round, the basic one you need to take before you do anything else, the last weekend of January. And this is beyond Reiki, beyond all of the things that we do in the electromagnetic field. It works in the fifth dimension with the crystalline grid, and it teaches you how to keep your vibration high so you don't have to dip into all the stuff, all of the difficult things that people swim in. And, you know, it doesn't matter the exact timing of the full moon. We're all in the window right now. That's why I do it, try to do it the day before or the day of, so that we're at the peak, at the height of it. So yeah, it's going to be different times for different people, depending on where you are on the planet, but we're in the full moon window right now. I don't know yet, Val. I'll let you know. You'll be the first to know. When I do, you will. Trust me. Okay, the other thing that's happening is at the end of this month, there's another round of priestess coming. And all of you know, the sign up is already on, Simona, the sign up is already on the on my website, and it's in every single email you've received about this class. So you can just scroll down, hit the button, and it'll take you, describe all of CCT, give you the price, all of that. It's at the very bottom of the page, bottom of the email. All of you know that I personally believe that every woman on this planet needs to be activating herself through the priestess process. There are ceremonies and activations that our mothers didn't know about, our grandmothers didn't know about, that our ancestors knew about, but it's been so far removed from us that we feel disempowered for a reason. We aren't. There are things you can do for yourself that happen in this 9-month process that you won't find anywhere else. And it's my personal opinion that the more women we get to turn this on in their bodies, the easier it's going to be for all of us to shift the trajectory of this planet. So if you had any inclination to do it, now would be the time, especially now. Now when we have a gentle year. All right, everyone, hope you have your intentions at least in mind, okay? Because we're gonna dance right now. If you like the cards and you want some, I sent out a deck today. You can get them on my website and just sign up for them here, Celestial Forest Institute, under, I think it's the money drop down over at the end. And I'll put a link in the newsletter when I send out the recording. All right, everyone, let's get up and dance. Beautiful. Thank you, Erica, for that little commercial. All right, we're going to move our bodies and activate those intentions. Here we go. All right, everyone. I give thanks to the elemental forces for holding space for us today. I give such great thanks for all of these beautiful souls that are doing it, that are doing their sacred work. You gave yourself an attunement to this planet when you decided to show up, and I am grateful for that. And I close this circle in the light. I will see you all very, very soon. Next time. You can still join us tonight for boot camp. If you want to, jump in there. It's not letting me end. All right, I'm going to have to unshare. Yeah. All right, here we go.